Biohaven, that is Rick Ware Racing for Summit Racing Equipment. Lane number 2, that's Tony Schumacher. Skag Power Equipment for JCM, Joe and Kathy Maynard. Lane number 3, Josh Hart, R&L Carriers, TechNet. Anything, anytime, anywhere you need something moved, R&L will get it there where it needs to be. And if you got a CDL and you're looking to make a change, go by and see Josh. They're hiring. And Doug Kalitta, driving the Mac Tools Toyota machine out of Kalitta Motorsports, working with Fifth Third Bank this weekend, as well as Molly, RevChem, and CMR Construction and Roofing. Now, if you have a 747 license, you're looking to make a move, Kalitta's also hiring. Sign on the back of their hauler in the pits.
I think Connie Kalitta's always looking for new pilots for those 747s.
So for the first time, we've got 4 across the line here in Top Fuel. Let's see if we can get 4 to the finish line. Flames up. It's so much more fun when they get up. Clay Millican, who tore him up over on the high side for so many years before coming back over here, working with Jim Oberhoff, Jimmo as he's known, and Rick Ware Racing. Tony Schumacher never played this game. Still really trying to hit their stride with the changes in the offseason. New crew chief, co-crew chief, new crew. And they have been testing the wheels off of that thing. Josh Hart's had himself a pretty good race car. I spoke to him a little bit earlier in the day. He feels like this could be the weekend. Like they're ready to bust out. For Doug Kalitta, Brian Houston, Alan Johnson, the Mac Tools Team Toyota car over there in lane number 4. That's the one that I think a lot of people are waiting to just see it bust out of the fun.
Yeah, it felt like the start of this season that they were really turning the corner with that Mac Tools machine. And then for whatever reason, Pomona and Vegas just kind of took a little bit of a step back there. And you mentioned Josh Hart, of course, coming off going to the final quad in Las Vegas 2 weeks ago. That's a driver who came out at the start of the year and won the Pep Boys All-Star Call-Out down in Gainesville at his home track, and then went on a bit of a dry spell. So to go all the way to the final round of the last quad, I think was a big deal.
They're set. 4 wide drag racing in the NHRA. Flames down a little early for Doug Kalitta over there in lane number 4, but a 376 for Millican, 377 for Schumacher. How about Josh Hart goes 371, 329 miles an hour, and R&L Carriers goes to the top. Solid run down there for Josh and his green machine. Looking at the numbers down the racetrack again, Tony Schumacher's solid run, Clay Millican solid run, but to the 8th mile mark, for those of you that are hardcore fans, Josh is the first one that got there in less than 3 seconds. 0 to 291 miles an hour in less than 3 seconds.
Talk about calling your shot. Josh Hart, Ron Douglas, that entire team getting after it. 371, basically yarding the field right now. Clay Millican, 376.8 for Clay in that team. I think they'd be really happy with that, except for they looked over at lane number 3. Josh Hart really threw up a big number.
I think they are happy with it, though. I mean, come out of the box, get a good, clean run in, get us locked in the field, and then we can see what we can do after that.